One of the very first things we always did was to meet the teacher in the, the curriculum night they have in September and say, this is Claire's family. And that our expectation was that her family would be treated in any discussion of families, that would be a part of it. And for the most part, I think that happened. But, there was inevitably some discussion about, how it all worked and things like, it's Father's Day coming up, let's make a Father's Day card. I think in a couple of cases I can think of, her teachers were wonderful. When she was so young that she wouldn't really have had the wherewithal or the language to address this herself. They said, oh, it's Father's Day. Oh, well, here, Claire, make a card for your granddad. Okay. And so they dealt with it that way, and they give her extra time on Mother's Day to make two presents and 2 cards and that kind of thing. So, I'm not really sure how much more we could have expected. I think, I'm pretty sure that she was the only child in that situation. I don't expect the teacher to, revamp everything to do that, but they did take some very positive steps to make sure that she was included.
And that was able to happen because you and your partner went down to meet
That's
the
right.
teachers. So would that be a strategy that you would say worked very well for you? You always knew that would be something you would have to do.
We assumed it would be. Okay. Yeah, I hope we won't have to, and people that come after us won't have to do that forever. But I think, given that it seemed to be a new situation in that particular school, in talking to a friend of mine who teaches at that school, who is a lesbian, and she said, I don't think we've ever had a family quite like yours. Okay. So we thought, well, here we are, pioneers. We'll have to do a little extra to make sure we educate them. And it was never a huge amount of trouble. We would go to those curriculum nights anyways, whether we were lesbian or not. But I think it was just really important for us to have that communication and make sure that it was okay.
Right. How was that for you and your partner? Did you ever have an uncomfortable situation, or did the fact that you were proactive and had the confidence that you clearly had carry the evening almost all the time?
Yeah, I think it did. I can't think of a situation where we were treated poorly or anyone was uncomfortable or anything. It was clear for some of the conversations that this was a first, and it was new, but it was like, wow, that's great, fabulous. So no, it was.
That's very wonderful.
Yeah, I know. I'm not so naive to understand that that's unfortunately not the same for everybody, but that was our experience.